Guys, Harden here, back with a video from this new challenge mode, this new what? Okay, this is very odd. Missing model. Okay, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Okay, all my modules are messed up. I've been having quite a lot of fun with this. I'm just going to approach here, the central beacon. I need to turn on, I'm not sure what ship that guy is in. I don't know why I've got this missing model thing. It's how weird, look at that. Missing model, just floating around in space. So I'm just going to approach. He is in, it looks like a Vindicator. My setup is a close range. I am using torpedoes. All my modules are messed up. I'm going to start sorting those out. I assume he cannot shoot me from this kind of distance anyway at the moment. So I'll just get my mods in here and set up. I will start approaching him. I could be warping around and collecting. There's in these containers, there's these containers called the Ego Wreck, and you can collect these little things inside which supposedly give you a bonus, but I haven't really noticed that it provides much bonus, so it's like almost not worth doing it, and particularly as I'm short range here, I might as well just get in close. There is apparently an option which allows you to select the range, but for some reason I haven't worked out exactly how that works yet, so I only started doing this today. So anyway, I'll just zoom in here and I'll get started in a second. Obviously I'm a bit far out from this guy, which is my own fault apparently. You can see these Ego Wrecks, you can walk around there. The top left corner here, you see the safe zone, you see that little yellow line, that bar. If that yellow bar catches up with the triangle is you, the yellow bar is the safe zone shrinking. If that catches up with you, you start taking damage from being outside the safe zone. And obviously the yellow bar keeps moving along. You are moving towards the beacon, so your little triangle will move to the right as you move towards the central beacon, and that yellow bar will move towards the right. And at some point, if you're both sitting in the middle, at some point that yellow bar will reach both of you and you'll both start taking damage, and then it's kind of like 50-50 who's going to win. I'm not quite sure how they work that out. I think it simply is if you've got a better tank at that point, when you start taking the damage, then you're going to survive, but we'll see. So anyway, here you can see my setup is all torpedoes. I've done a few fights, I've lost a few, I've won more than I've lost. And let's see, and then there's one more here. I'm going to move that over here, I'm not going to go into barrage mode. This guy's not shooting me yet, so apologies for the kind of the fact that it's a bit boring. Let's have a look at his ship. Let's observe. Okay, there we go. A nice Vindicator. So a Vindicator versus a Raven here. Raven Striker. Reset the camera. My range is very short. We have got this new implant thing which does increase the range, but it doesn't increase the range very substantially, especially when you're using torpedoes. So for example, if I click on this, I don't know if I'm going to be able to here. No, it's not letting me do it. Basically the standard torpedo range is around 26 kilometers. If you activate this special mode that gives additional range, it reduces your DPS by about 25%, but increases the range to about 28 kilometers. So theoretically I could start hitting the guy about 2 kilometers earlier at reduced DPS, but in reality it's not really worth fiddling around with it. Maybe once I get higher levels that will be better. I did try the precision mode, which is apparently better against smaller ships. Again, this is very odd. Missing model, only backwards. And there's missing model then as well, and missing model. I don't know if it's, maybe I haven't downloaded something. Okay, this guy is, again, we're getting closer. He's obviously kind of short range as well. We're going to see how my tank does here. You can see I've got 2 Nosferatus on here, which will help with keeping my cap stable. I've got a couple of webs as well. As mentioned, if you do get into a situation where you're both struggling on the central beacon, not killing, you will eventually have the safe zone will close in on you. So sometimes it's handy to have webs, because what you want to do is actually get closer to the central beacon and then use the webs to hold the opponent outside. So here it's a legitimate tactic. This guy could potentially, and I think Vindicator has got a web range bonus, I'm not sure. This guy could legitimately web me as I'm approaching, and then just hold me at distance and allow the safe zone to come in and kill me. So he doesn't even have to kill me himself, he can just web me and hold me out there. So it really depends on whether he's got webs and whether he can apply those. At the moment, even if because I've been approaching from the beginning, I should have enough time to apply some damage. And again, this is a pretty high damage ship. I don't know if I can actually show you, I can't jump into the fittings here, but it is reasonably high damage. This is my fitting I've used, as I said, a few times today. Again, my normal fit on the Ravens is sniper, and certainly sniper again also works here. You can kind of sit out at range and shoot people from range, and but people do seem to be quite tanked on this, and it does often end up being a battle over that central beacon. So I've decided that probably the kind of ranged option is not that good, and it's probably better just to kind of get in on the beacon and kind of fight on the beacon, in which case torpedoes, which are primarily designed to shoot battleships anyway, are probably the best option. You can see I've got no target painters here. That's again something unusual. I normally have target painters on this ship, but again, as I'm shooting, as this mode only allows me to shoot battleships, there's no real need. Normally I have 1 or 2 target painters, but there's no need here. So instead what I've gone with is 2 webs, and I could probably drop that, increase that to 3 webs and one Nosferatu, but in this case I'll go with 2 Nosferatu. You can see I've also got double shield booster here. This ship is very cap stable, and I've not had an issue. I fought a Balgan earlier. Right, this guy is now getting in range, so he's going to start shooting me, so a big advantage to him. I am closing distance. I will launch my drones. I haven't locked him yet. Let me lock him up. I can't really do anything, so I'll just hold on to my drones until we're a little bit closer. Has he drifted off the central beacon? Let's have a look. Yeah, no, he's sitting right on the central beacon, so he's probably just going to hold me off. I mean, it would be nice if I did have a bit of a prop on this, but really I should have just started on the central beacon, because if I orbited the Vindicator, it does actually reduce some of the incoming damage. So I'm just going to wait till I get to 25 kilometers, and then I'm going to open up on this guy. Again, he's not doing any damage to me. I've still got full cap. I've got my tank there. So we'll just see how this goes. Okay, there we go. Now I'm in range. Focus fire. I'm just going to just focus fire on that. I'm going to put my Nosferatu on there. He's still not shooting me. I'm taking a chunk of his shield there. And so the fight has started. Okay, now some damage coming in. He's got 3 Nosferatus and 1 web, so he's only got 1 web on there as opposed to my 2. He's obviously got the range bonus, so the issue for me here is I've got to kill him quickly, because if that yellow top left thing, that yellow bar reaches me, I'm going to die. He's going to hold me away from the beacon, and I will start taking damage from the safe zone. I'm now going to turn on my first shield booster. You can see damage is being applied to him now, but he has slowed me down to 19 meters a second. I will crawl towards him. Luckily I am in range. Oh, I will put my ballistic control on there and do some extra damage. He's not really doing that much to my tank as it stands. Again, he doesn't really have to. He can just hold me out here with his web. Again, he's only got 1 web. I'm not quite sure why my speed is that bad. Oh, but I think, yeah, Vindicators actually get a bonus, don't they? I think to effectiveness. So I'm going to keep approaching, but I've got a feeling I'm going to lose this purely on the basis of him holding me off the beacon. So it's a legitimate tactic, and it's my mistake, because I should have actually started this fight on the beacon. So again, he's inching into my shield a little bit. You can see I haven't activated my second shield booster yet. He has got 3, are they neutralizers? He has got 3 Nosferatu on me, so again, I'm not too worried about that. I've got 2 on him, so he'll be eating my cap slightly, but this ship is extremely cap stable. And just make sure I am actually approaching that. Am I? Maybe I wasn't, in which case that's again a bit stupid. No, I am still approaching the central beacon. He's got a very good tank on this. Let me just make sure all my guns are shooting. Yes, they are. My drones are on him as well. Again, it'll be interesting to see how his cap does. I mean, he's got 3, so he should be able to sustain his tank quite a lot. He's obviously armor tanking. But yeah, I think I'm going to die here just from the safe zone. That's going to be the problem for me here. And again, maybe by some miracle, if I can get in just a little bit closer. I still have shield. He'll be in armor. The safe zone might kill him a little bit quicker. But there's no guarantee on that. I honestly think this guy's got this. I'm going to turn on my second shield booster. Again, I'm actually going to use up my cap because I want to get to a position where hopefully he's not sucking my cap anymore. I still got plenty, even with the 3 Nosferatu on there. Maybe I'll turn it off when I get down a bit lower. But for now, I will put that shield booster on and start bringing the shield back to max. Hopefully at some point he will start having some problems with his cap. Again, I'm approaching. You can see that I'm just crawling towards this beacon. Yeah, I think he's definitely going to win this because I screwed up. We shall see. So yeah, I'm still approaching. That one web is doing a good job keeping me away from the beacon. I am eating into his armor, but probably not fast enough. Again, my cap is still on 60%, so still 100% fine. Yeah, he's got a very nice tank on that. He's probably got multiple large armor reps. Again, the question will be whether he can keep that going, can sustain that. The problem is for me, that safe zone is going to get to me about 15, 16 kilometers before it gets to him. So I think definitely he's won this fight purely on that basis. I can put my ballistic on, apply some extra damage. Maybe that might help break him. I'm not sure. I can, let's see. I can apply webs soon. But again, that doesn't really benefit me because he's just sitting on the beacon. Means he sits still, but for me that doesn't really make much difference because basically I'm using missiles, so missiles hit anyway. So the fact that he's slowed down, well, it might help me apply a little bit of damage. He is actually just staying out of web range, so he is speed tanking me slightly. Again, that you can see that little yellow bar. There's only 2 minutes left in this fight. My cap is down to 40% now. 42%, but you can see my shields are on max. But you can see that safe zone is creeping in on me. I don't know if you can actually see it, but it's gonna land on me very soon. Let me see if my webs will... No, not yet. Oh, one of my webs. I can get both my webs on him now. I will turn off... Well, actually, I'll keep my shield boosters running because the zone is going to land on me soon. I might as well have my shield as maximized as I can. So, okay, he is webbed now. So, hopefully my torpedoes will start doing a bit more damage. That yellow bar is creeping up on me. He is taking more damage. Oh, I am definitely landing more damage on him now. This could be close, but I think that yellow bar will get to me first. Definitely landing more damage. Let's see, focus fire, make sure I've got drones on him. The safe zone's going to get to me soon. I can't see it on here. It's kind of hard to see it. He's 50% armor. Yeah, you've left safe space, so I'm going to suddenly start taking huge damage here. Yeah, and he's still like about 15 kilometers away from me. So this is all down to the fact that I started this fight in the wrong place. I think if I'd been close up there, I think that would have been a much closer fight. I mean, definitely when I got the webs on him, I was definitely wearing through his tank a lot faster. So let me see if I can get a rematch with that guy. Okay. Let me see, it was... yeah, he's got a good fight. Just say you two. Let's see if he's up for a second round. Challenge invitation, confirm, and we'll see if he wants to go for round 2. Battle is about to start, so he is. The only thing is, in recording this, there's a possibility I might actually have to drop out of this because I'm expecting a plumber to arrive. Oh, selecting distance. How do I select distance? Select distance. 0. Okay, that's how it works. You have to touch the button and hold it down. So now we should be right on top of him. So this will be a little bit more interesting. Again, it all starts up, all my modules screwed up. Oh no, he's not. Where am I? Did I actually get down to 0 or am I at range? Oh, bugger. If I'm at range, he's going to do exactly the same thing. Well, yeah, I'm at 46. Stupid. Don't know whether I should bother recording this. But again, let me get my tank on. I'll save my cap for as long as possible. We'll go for it. I am closer, so it's possible I will be able to get closer to the tower this time. But that was stupid again. Again, I didn't really know how that worked. I thought it was like a drop down. I didn't realize it was the same as the kind of warp thing when you warp to an anomaly. I kind of assumed it was the same. It was just like a drop down when you click that. I didn't realize you just had to press on it, long press. So again, there you go. Live and learn. I hope you guys learned something from that as well, from my stupidity. I guess that's useful for you to watch and learn. Yeah, so we're approaching Central Beacon. Let's close that. Yeah, as I said, I'm starting obviously a lot closer. Last time I was about 90, well, I think I was about 100 kilometers off. So it's possible I can get a little bit closer within range. I might be able to get my webs on that bit sooner, and my damage might be able to eat his tank that bit quicker. But we shall see. Let's lock him. Let's just make sure there's no modules here. Oh, I did my ballistic control. I will move that forward. Again, I'm not going to shoot him till we're a little bit closer. But at least I've learned something. There we go. Okay, so he's got his newts on me. I will reciprocate because those are in range. And really I have to wait till I get to about 25 kilometers and then I just have to hope that he messes up now and doesn't. Okay, so I'm about to hit range, so I'm going to start a focus fire there. There we go. I'll wait till I know if I can see some hits going in, and then I will apply my ballistic control. Hopefully I'll get another cycle on that soon. Let's see, what's he doing here? Let's just focus fire, get my drones on him as well, if they're not already involved. Oh, my drone's on him. He's got his web on me, so I am slowing down now. Yeah, so he's not made that mistake anyway. So last time I got to about 15 kilometers. You see I'm crawling here at 26 kilometers, 23. I'm not sure there's anything else I could do. There are these things you could warp to, but again, that would just put me further away from the beacon. So certainly the controlling the beacon here is very useful, especially if you have got a short range BS. You can stay out of sniping distance and try and kill them from range, but again, that's very tough. Some of these people will tank for the entire period, so if they're sitting on the beacon, you've got a good chance that you're not going to kill him. So right now I'm going to stick on that one. I will put on my other. So actually I'm at the same range I was last time, so I might actually get in range to get my webs onto him a bit earlier this time. Yeah, he's actually in web range now, so let's see. That should up my damage. I mean, if he has sense, he probably would move away. Because he's on the right side for me. He's on this side. He has moved away from the beacon. If I can get right on top of him, he does seem to be moving closer, which is to my benefit. If I can get right on top of him and orbit, I mean, he's got a web on me, so he'll keep me slow, but I have noticed that with the people using cannons rails, and what's the other one? Lasers. that if you do get in close and you can orbit, even if you're going very slowly, it does diminish the damage somewhat, whereas it doesn't have any effect on missiles. So it's one of the advantages of missiles. I mean, the pain in the ass with missiles is you have to wait for your missiles to go the distance, but if you're on 0, you don't have that disadvantage. Okay, so yeah, you can see his tank is seems to be crumbling this time. So definitely better this time. Yeah, I think he helped me by coming closer. I mean, so he has made a mistake here. But it does show that if I had actually started the last fight on the beacon, then I probably would have won the last fight as well. So, because the torpedoes are doing quite a significant amount of damage, and look, I can stick my ballistic control on again, and that again should add another 300 or 400 DPS. Yeah, so certainly this guy has done me a favor. I'm still a long way from the beacon, but we still have quite a long time in this fight. So basically, I'm just overpowering his tank right now. He could be playing with me, of course. Just holding back, testing. And again, he is, saying that, he is still making inroads on my tank too. My shield is dropping. But he is now into structure, or well, just touching structure. Hopefully I can get his armor repairs. Right? So there's a nice big hit, which I think obviously went through his armor there. He's doing well though. This guy's got a good DPS, obviously, because it's going against 2 shield boosters. So he's actually quite good on the damage front, but I think, yeah, this one is going to turn out to be a different result. But anyway, I've been enjoying this mode. You don't lose anything. It's a nice way to try different fits. My issues with the paid version, which I do want to jump into at some point, is that I don't have enough ISK to actually cover the 30% cost for my ship. So I need to actually do some more ratting and build up my ISK. I spent all my spare ISK on Amiga to get all the kind of various bonuses. So there we go. That was a good fight with that guy again. Again, he made a mistake there, which was he drifted off the beacon, which allowed me to get in that bit closer, get my webs on him, apply more damage. But he was a high damage ship and had a good tank as well. So no disrespect to him. Let me just jump into what was the guy's name? I can't see it. Yeah. Oh, okay. There's a lot of people chatting. Philo's Scout. So anyway, there you go. So that's the new mode. I've been enjoying it. I think it's kind of fun. Hope you guys do too. Take care. Bye.